Hi, Lesley Robinson here from Primal Health and Wellness, and welcome to part 3 of the liver. And today we're going to be talking about how to cleanse your liver, how to keep your liver happy. So, I want to start off by saying there was a study done a number of years ago that showed that non alcoholic fatty liver disease or liver damage caused by food was actually, there was two key points to it: choline deficiency and methionine deficiency. Choline is an essential nutrient that our body takes out of things like eggs, dairy, meats, fish, and also a methionine deficiency, which again comes out of fish, meat, dairy, and some fats. So when we're deficient in those areas and we're eating a lot of carbohydrates and sugar and juicing a lot, then that starts putting that layer of fat around the liver. Our liver starts to get compromised. So we're going to go over the key points of what to increase in your diet and what to decrease in your diet. So let's start off with increasing. So you're going to increase choline and methionine, which means you're gonna increase your organic dairies, so good quality dairy, organic meats, your fish, your shellfish, and eggs. Again, we're wanting to make sure that these are free range, they're organic, they're good quality. You're going to also, though, increase your greens, so dark, rich greens, so your kale, your spinach, things like callaloo. You do want to cook them, though. Don't juice them, because as you steam them, you're going to get a better quality product. You're going to get more phytonutrients. You also want to increase the cruciferous vegetables. That would be your broccoli, your cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, cabbages. You're going to increase your good fats. That would be your butter, your ghee, and again, those are organic, whole dairy. So nothing low fat. You're going to also want to increase olive oil, coconut oil, and avocado oil. You're going to increase your water. Make sure you're having your 8 glasses of water a day. If you really want to make your liver happy, put a little bit of lemon in there. That would be great. Liver loves bitter. You're going to increase your exercise, so your circulatory system is working well. Things that we want to get rid of, these are the big no's, would be alcohol, sugary pop, any kind of sugar, but sugary pop and juices. So those are the things we're going to get out. You can have coffee if it's organic coffee. That would be great, but have it with a full fat cream or a whipping cream. If you need to sweeten it, use some stevia. Get rid of all the processed foods. If it comes in a box, a can, or someone's prepared it, don't eat it. You're going to stick with real food, real meats, real vegetables, and your 1 fruit a day, which will be berries. You're going to take out the bad fats, which would be your vegetable, your canola oils, your trans fats, and your seed oils. You want to get rid of those. Those can convert into carcinogens. So you want to stick with the real live products. If you're going to deep fry, you're going to use lard, you're going to use tallow, you're going to use the things that our grandparents used to use to fry. No sugar. No sugar. People will say, well, organic sugar's better, brown sugar's better, cane sugar's better, honey, maple syrup. No, it all converts to sugar. The liver doesn't know the difference between all of these, so just don't eat them. You're going to stick with stevia, which is a plant leaf, and that phytochemical doesn't react with the pancreas and liver. So this way you can have something sweet, and we're going to be covering different recipes and things that you can cook with. You're going to get rid of the excess of fruit. So have 1 fruit a day. So I always recommend a cup of berries, so blueberries, blackberries, strawberries. Have a cup of that a day, and that's going to be enough for your antioxidants. Herbs that we can use. So my favorite herb is called Silybum mariama. That's also known as milk thistle, and you can go to the health food store, get milk thistle capsules. Again, I just want to reiterate that if you want to cleanse the liver, don't go and get these things if you haven't changed your diet. This is the biggest problem with liver cleanses, is people say, I hear milk thistle's great to clear the liver, but if you're still eating garbage, it's not going to make a difference. You're just wasting your money. So if you're going to change your diet and clean it up, add the milk thistle capsules. Ginger tea. We're going to take a look at that today because I have it on the stove. But ginger tea is just chopped ginger and water. You're going to add some parsley. You're going to add some mint. It's a beautiful tea, and it makes the liver very happy. You're going to increase water with lemon or with mint. Both would be great. And you might need some extra. If you're not going to be eating as much meat maybe as we do, then you may want to have some choline supplements as well. And you can get those from the health food store as well. So I'm just going to give you a few other pointers that we can use to clean out the liver. And one is to reach a healthy weight. So when we're overweight, the liver has to work harder. So you want to get to that. I use the term BMI, but I'm not hung up about the BMI. That doesn't always work. But get to a healthy weight. As you lose weight, the fat, again, will be lost around the organs first, visceral fat first, and then body fat. So it's a good thing to do. You're going to have daily milk thistle capsules. To me, that's kind of a must when you're doing a liver cleanse. You're going to try intermittent fasting. So that may be 16 hours with no food, and then you have an 8-hour window. You can take a look at intermittent fasting, and we'll be doing another video anyways on that. It's good to allow the body that little bit of time of starvation for autophagy, where the one set of cells, the older dying cells, will die off and new cells are regenerated. Also lower your stress, and make sure you're getting 8 hours sleep. Remember, the adrenal system will play havoc on the liver, actually on all organs, and so will lack of sleep. So you want to do that. So now I want to add something different in. We're gonna go a little bit of a different direction now, because one of my subscribers named Feline had a great idea, and we're going to try and implement it. So you're going to have to bear with us, but this is going to just be the bomb. I'm sure it's going to work well. She suggested we do a recipe each week with what we're talking about. So we're actually going to do that. What we're going to do is stop this video, and then we're going to go on to cooking. And we're just going to do a short video on what we could have for a liver breakfast. What that breakfast is going to be is scrambled eggs with oysters, or you can use steak if you prefer that at home. And we're also going to have mushrooms in it. And I'll show you how we're going to do it and top it with a bit of cheese. It's a perfect liver cleanse breakfast. And you're going to love that. So I'll just sign off on this one, and then we're going to do a short cooking video. Okay. We're going to go straight through, which is good. Okay. Like I said, we're just trying this out. Let's just do this. So I'm just going to go over to the other side. We're going to take a walk over to the oven, or over to the stove, and we're going to do our liver cleanse breakfast. You need to switch the board. Okay. Okay, so this is where we're going to be at now. So what we're going to start with, I just turned on the pan. Now I'm using a cast iron pan, because remember, it brings the iron out. So we're going to get a little bit of extra iron for you as well. So we're going to start off with oysters. You can see them here. So I'm using 1 can of oysters. I'm going to put that in the pan and just start getting it heated. So as those are cooking, we're going to take our eggs. Now we have anywhere from 3 to 6 eggs a day, usually closer to 6. But for this one with the can of oysters, I'm going to do 3 eggs. We're going to whip them together. There we go. So the oysters are starting to heat up. Now the oysters is your choline. So think of it that way. Both choline and methionine. Probably more methionine than choline. But then we also have mushrooms. Now mushrooms are prebiotics, and they also are immune modulators. So during this season where we're trying to build our immune system, mushrooms are a great thing to have. So we're going to add the mushrooms. Just going to turn that up more and get that cooking. So now we can't forget our spices. So in the spices, I have some garlic, some onion. Now you can use chopped garlic and chopped onion, but we're preferring to use the spices, and there's some pepper in here. So we're going to add that so far to our oysters and mushroom mixture. So we're going to put that in there, mix it around. Then we're going to add our choline eggs. So again, we're focusing on methionine, we're focusing on choline, and we're focusing on an immune modulator. So that's where the mushrooms come in. So Hippocrates once said that let food be thy medicine and let medicine be thy food. So when we're doing a recipe on this channel, we're going to explain why we're using it. We don't want it to just taste great. We don't want it to just be pleasurable. For me, it's got to be medicine as well. It's got to do something to the internal organs. So that's why we're cooking it this way. So now the eggs are in here. We're going to start mixing it up. Once this is done, we're going to top it with cheese. And we're also going to use some avocado, which is a great fat. And we're going to add some cucumber in there. So we're going to make it a full fat meal, or a full liver cleanse meal. So I'm going to show you what it looks like done. So we've got our avocado, which is a good fat. We've got some carbohydrate vegetables, which is our cucumber. We've got the eggs, which are the choline. We have the methionine in both the eggs and the oysters, and also the cheese. So this would be a perfect liver breakfast. This is going to make him happy, and that's what we want to do today, is make the liver happy. Perfect. Thank you for bearing with our kind of first video. I'm super excited about this though. This is just going to get better and better and better. Bear with us, and you probably appreciate the mistakes too. It makes us look more real. So when it comes time to finding me on the web, I'm going to put this up on the board. So for my website, you can reach me at primalhealthwellness.ca, Facebook, Primal Health and Wellness, Instagram, Primal Health and Wellness, and on YouTube, put Lesley Robinson, Primal Health and Wellness, and you'll see the channel come up. Please remember to subscribe, to like, to comment, and to share. If you don't comment, I can't see other ways to improve and make this better, and I'm here to help you get healthy. That's my job. So all the best, and I hope you make that breakfast and keep your liver happy.